Hello there, welcome to English with Katie. I'm Katie Adler, and it's time for our training, our English excellence training to get you speaking nonstop. Answer plus plus is the first step in my three-part system. Answer plus plus, mind map, and then timed speaking. We just kind of jump through a couple of them so that you've got an idea of how you can improve when you just start talking. That's the basis. Now, answer plus plus is working with three parts to your response. It's improving your response ability in a conversation, which is really important. And a basic answer plus plus gets you at a higher level of communication, and it helps you understand native speakers of English, especially American speakers of English, who often speak like a mini speech. So that's why we work on 30 seconds as the basis for your training. I have my timer. It is set at 30 seconds because the first thing we do is measure your ability to speak on our topic. Our topic today is fish. Now, I'm in my photo booth and I found this and I thought, ooh, this is kind of fun. So we'll see how it goes. So the topic is fish. 30 seconds non-stop speaking. Do your best. Ready? Go. Fish. All right, great. How did you do? For that 30 seconds, was your level an A, B, C, or D? It's just a check, but it's good for the beginning of our training to find out if you improve by the end of it, which I know you will. So if you were what else do I say? I'm going to teach you. So I'll go next, just to give you an example of 30 seconds. Fish. You know, my family are not big fish eaters, but I am a fish eater. It's terrible. You see these beautiful fish and I start talking about eating them, but that's life, I suppose. I used to keep fish, like goldfish, when I was a kid. I've only been fishing once or twice. Fishing seems to be very popular here in Japan. I love going snorkeling. Snorkeling is one of my favorite things to do. Good, so you get an idea of how I started, moved on. So I talked about fish and eating them, and then talked about my family, and then about fishing, also snorkeling. And so you can see how in 30 seconds you can kind of wander, but it still looks very smooth. And so that's what I'm teaching you how to do, how to trust that it's okay to not just stick with fishing, eating, snorkeling. You can move to different topics, and that's fine. So let me give you some answer plus plus questions. And then when you do the 30 seconds again, you may have some ideas in your head about what you can say. So, number 1, have you ever kept fish? Have you ever had a fish bowl or an aquarium? I had goldfish when I was in elementary school. They were not that easy to take care of. Changing the water was always difficult. Do you enjoy snorkeling? I love snorkeling. Looking down at the fish and what they're doing is a lot of fun. Now, I have to be honest, sometimes I do worry about sharks. Woo! Are you a fish eater? I am a fish eater. I enjoy fish very much. It's very tasty. I like sushi. I also like, oh man, tuna fish sandwiches. Grilled tuna fish sandwiches are my comfort food. Do you go fishing sometimes? I don't. I've been fishing once and I just kind of so enjoyed it. But I can understand why people like fishing. It's very challenging. All right, great. So let's try again. I gave you some questions. You answered some questions, some answer plus plus responses. So let's try your 30 seconds again and see how you go. Fish. Good. Very good. How was that? Was that an A, a B, a C, or a D? Hopefully, you're feeling it's a little bit easier. All right, so I'm going to go and then listen to something that I say, catch one thing, and that's how you'll start your response. I remember one time when I was snorkeling. It was in one of the Bali Islands, Bali, Indonesia, and there were nurse sharks swimming below us. And 4 or 5 of them just swimming below us very happily, no problem. That's probably the most exciting I've ever had. I plan on doing more snorkeling. I enjoy it. I relax. I love the sunshine. I love the water. It's something that really relaxes me. Great! How was that? Was that an A, a B, a C, a D? Do you feel it's getting easier to have English pop into your head and boom out of your mouth? That you're trusting yourself, that it's okay to say what pops in and then have it pop out. A big part of progress in conversation is trusting yourself. Have a good one, and thank you so much for watching and training with me. Enjoy. And if you need any help, if you'd like me to coach you, conversationkatie@gmail.com. I'd be happy to work with you or your team if you're in business.